We are moving in on to the AFC South, and the first team we're going to go over will be the Tennessee Titans. This team here, a little bit of a change here. No more A.J. Brown. They're bringing in a rookie wide receiver, and Treylon Burks is going to take over for his spot. Can Derrick Henry stay healthy? And can Ryan Tannehill bounce back from a very poor 2021 season? We're going to get all those questions answered and more. Let's get into it. Hey, yo! Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for your Tennessee Titans team preview we got going on for your fantasy football drafts. The guys we're going to key in on and the guys we are going to avoid for this year's Tennessee Titans. But before I deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All right? Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNetSD. Don't forget about the TikTok at chef_D91 as well. And if you want Patreon help, right? If you want DFS help, betting help, fantasy football advice, all that's going to be built into the Patreon. All those links will be down below. So get signed up now. All right, we're going to go heavy in August with content, with rankings. It's going to be more frequent. We're going to get ready for your drafts in this month of August. All right. Plus, there will be breakdowns for preseason games on DraftKings. All right. So the Thursday game is going to be coming out very soon. Get you guys ready for that as well. First up for the Tennessee Titans, we have running back Derrick Henry, the workhorse. This is the whole. How can I say this? It's the whole team. Okay. Pretty much. I was going to pause the video there and cut and do it over. No, this is the whole freaking team. All right. Tannehill is a shit show. Derrick Henry is the whole entire team. We saw him dominate in 2020, and we saw him dominate in 2021 at the beginning. Before he got injured, he was on pace for another 2,000-yard season. All right, current ADP is at 8. I do have my reserves of him coming off that 2,000-yard season. That's why he was a do not draft in the previous year. That worked out. We got bailed out from an injury. He ended as RB22. Now, we're coming in a situation where they're losing A.J. Brown. They're adding in Treylon Burks. Tannehill is going to have to orchestrate this offense with a more younger group of guys around him, even though they do have Robert Woods, a veteran, but they got Kyle Phillips. They have Treylon Burks. And then you got Robert Woods. There's going to be their three guys for the Tennessee Titans. So Derrick Henry, I like him. It's hard to say love. It's hard because he's got not a lot of college miles, but a lot of NFL miles on his tread. All right, but we still have to take the upside. All right, he looked phenomenal in those 8 games last year. He's going to be a handcuff candidate, all right? So when you get Derrick Henry, make sure you handcuff him to Dontrell Hilliard or Hassan Haskins. I prefer Hassan Haskins, but we will see in preseason who will emerge as that number 2 guy. Dontrell Hilliard has that upside pass catching ability. We'll see some more spurts and sparks from Hassan Haskins. He's another tough runner, similar to like a Donta Foreman. He's has that size and speed combination. So Derrick Henry, we like. Definitely handcuff candidate, similar to like a Dalvin Cook. All right. Number 2 on the list will be wide receiver Treylon Burks, rookie wide receiver Treylon Burks from Arkansas. I was big on him when they first drafted Treylon Burks. I love this acquisition. Obviously, they were not going to pay A.J. Brown. Treylon Burks was perfect timing where they made that move and went and got someone that can fill that specific role as a number 1 wide receiver. Has a lot of similar archetypes to A.J. Brown. They got him at that 18th pick. Treylon Burks looked phenomenal. Then we started to get a lot of negative news, similar to like a Jamar Chase last year when he was like, oh, the football's too big and he has all these drop problems. We got something similar to that in Treylon Burks where he's having breathing issues in mini camp. It was negative. Titans are going to look for another wide receiver. But stuff is turning around now. Treylon Burks has asthma. We know all these things. All right? So I did overreact when that news came out. But now we're seeing the training camp footage of Treylon Burks, and he's looking phenomenal. Impeccable, I might say. This man is going at an absolute steal at current ADP 93. He continues to fall. His ADP was pretty high, around that 70 range when he first came out. Then the negative news bumped him all the way down to like round 9, round 10. You're getting yourself a wide receiver 3 with wide receiver 2 upside. So the potential is there. He has the ability to take any catch to the house. So definitely go get Treylon Burks this year, especially at this current ADP. Best compared to Jordy Nelson. Go get you an explosive wide receiver with a lot of question marks on this offense. You know you got the running game, but who will be the standout number 1 wide receiver? We have a big answer right there, and Treylon Burks is going to be the guy. Number 3 on the list, we have Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill. Now this man here, I don't know how he does it. I really don't know. Each and every year, he finds a way to finish top 15, and it doesn't matter. I don't know how he does it. All right. Now, with the change of guard, with no more A.J. Brown and Treylon Burks now, you think that would come down. But the key to Ryan Tannehill, as you can see in his past 3 years with the Tennessee Titans, the key is the rushing, and it's the rushing touchdowns. 7 in 21, 7 in 2020, and 4 in 2019. They are using him in a lot of bootleg situations. Obviously, you think they're going to give the ball to Derrick Henry, but they do a little switcheroo. Vrabel's very smart with that, and they'll get Tannehill either up the gut on a sneak or on a bootleg coming out, and he's wide open and running straight into the end zone. Now, in 2 QB leagues or Superflex leagues, Tannehill is a great option as your number 2 quarterback, okay? Definitely solid option. He's going to give you consistent fantasy points each and every week. As you can see, the last 3 years, 19 fantasy points per game, 22 fantasy points per game, 16 fantasy points per game. So if you need someone to give you 15 to 20 and it's going to fluctuate between those numbers, Tannehill can be that guy for you. He has the rushing upside. Yes, there is a little bit of a downgrade at wide receiver, but you still are leaning on the fact that you have a solid run game. Things are going to open up with the play action, and it's going to create open opportunities for Ryan Tannehill to get the ball to his playmakers. All right, so Ryan Tannehill definitely would not be my number 1 quarterback. Do not draft Ryan Tannehill as your number 1 quarterback and just walk away from the draft and be like, yeah, I got it. No, this is a QB2 option. Definitely someone you want to back up your starting quarterback with. Tannehill is a solid option there because definitely this year I think things change with the quarterback position. I don't think he finishes top 15 this year. There's a lot of guys in this list. Okay, we got Derek Carr and the new toys he has. We have Kirk Cousins. We have Justin Fields and his running ability. All right, we got Trey Lance and his running ability. We have Trevor Lawrence bouncing back and his running ability. We have Zach Wilson getting new toys and a top 5 offensive line. And there's a lot of answers here. I think Tannehill falls down another notch and he becomes a solid QB2 in leagues, okay? Next up, wide receiver 2 in this offense. We're going to go with Robert Woods. Yes, I said it, wide receiver 2. I love Treylon Burks this year. Robert Woods comes in as a veteran. Finished wide receiver 51 last year, obviously because he had a little bit of an injury-riddled season. Now he's coming into a new environment with the Tennessee Titans. Tannehill is going to be his new quarterback. And this is an exceptional route runner here. Solid hands. Nothing impeccable about his measurables, but he is a consummate professional, right? He's going to bring his A game every single week. He's going to do the right things and only help the team. Now, his current ADP is 103. So we're looking at round 9, round 10, round 11. He could fall in those areas. And when you're looking late in leagues, you can find yourself someone that's going to have a very solid year, probably 60 to 70 catches. We're probably going to get him around 900 to 1,000 yards, and we're going to fluctuate on the touchdowns, all right? We will see how he's acclimated to this offense. Now, right now, there's only positive things that we're hearing out of the camp because he is coming off a torn ACL from last year, right? And right now he is practicing without a knee brace. So that is another good thing. As long as he stays healthy, we got a nice 1-2 punch here between reliable Robert Woods and an explosive Treylon Burks. Put that together when we have a solid core here for the Tennessee Titans. All right. So at his current ADP, this is a solid option for Robert Woods. I would draft him, but not draft him over Treylon Burks. Definitely, we're going to look at Chris Olave over Robert Woods, Treylon Burks over Robert Woods. We're gonna wait on news about Chase Claypool and other guys in that range. I'm naming all those wide receiver round 9 and round 10 guys. Robert Woods is gonna fall a little bit behind those because those guys I did speak of have upside, have huge upside, and I don't think Robert Woods is going to be the alpha on this team, and I don't think he's going to be a wide receiver 1 on this team. So same thing right there, right? But we do like Robert Woods. Last but not least, I wanted to throw you guys a little bit of a sleeper here for this Tennessee Titans team, and that is going to be Okonkwo, okay? Yes, they did sign Austin Hooper, all right? I get it. They gave Austin Hooper, if we're looking at over the cap right here for Austin Hooper, they gave him $6 million over the next 2 years, all right? $2.6 million on the cap for this particular year, all right? Nothing too crazy, but we're looking for the pass catching option on this team, okay? Someone with big upside. Austin Hooper has some drops. He has a lot of drop problems. He was number 6 overall last year, according to all tight ends. So if we have some more mishaps from Austin Hooper and we continue to hear the praises of Okonkwo, because Ryan Tannehill has already come out and has raved about his physicality, his athleticism, his strength, everything. He is raving about Okonkwo on every single metric. This rookie can emerge in that second half of the season, become a super deep sleeper for your teams. Definitely someone that can be in your dynasty or a stash, someone to think about a little bit later as one of your last dart picks. All right, this team uses the tight end position, and look at the metrics. All right, we got a 4.5 40-yard dash. We have a 92nd percentile speed score, and we have a 70 percentile burst score. Okonkwo is 6'2" with speed. The metrics are there. The ability is there. Can he overcome Austin Hooper? And probably, maybe, I think possibly, he can in that second half of the season. So definitely a deep stash just to think about, maybe, and definitely someone you could consider in your last 2 rounds of your drafts in best ball as well. All right, so that was my sleeper on the team other than Kyle Phillips. Okonkwo, definitely like his prospects. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know in that comment section down below if you have any other questions. Did I miss someone on the Tennessee Titans? Maybe you like someone I don't like. I think I pretty much everyone on this team. I gave them pretty nice thumbs up. So guys, continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessengerSD, and I'll be back with another video very soon. All right, peace out, guys.